pop that up. I'm going to not copy current address. I'm going to pop this open. What does it open in? Firefox? Firefox should be fine. Okay, hold on. Ooh, resize the window a bunch. Okay. I need to like zoom out. Okay. Oh, it's humans. Even better. Okay. I haven't done this in a minute. Not Edge. Firefox. This guy. Boom. Yeah, that's basically how OBS wanted to size all my windows. And I'm like, how about no? How about none of that today? Okay. So I'll just fit it within the thing. It might be stretched a little bit. So be it. I think that's fine. Yeah, that'll suffice. Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't even know where to start. Okay. I will rename the categories because I feel like I need to. Also, I need to remind myself to not adjust the window. So I will say thank you next because I was listening to that song today. Thank you next. C. What would I say for a C? I mean, I'll just say seen better. I have seen better. Yes. Seen better. Yes. Uh Sexy DILF. Sexy DILFs. Anytime, anywhere, no questions asked. And then what would I'll just say mid. No, but not quite. No, better, but not quite there. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. So do you have a preference, Kazan, on how you want me to do this? Because I'll start with the top one in the order, and then we'll just be here ranking the rest. Because Giovanni is going in Sexy DILF S tier. Like how I can't put him any higher. I could make a tier for him by himself, but he is the best. He is the one who's done it for me. He broke me. Just whatever order is in. Okay, then I'll do that. I also will be completely honest. I don't know half these people's names. I have played Pokemon since it came out in the early 90s or whenever, late 90s. I don't know when it came out. Couldn't tell you half these people's names. And also, like, this guy, I don't even know who he is. So some of these I'm like, ugh. Like, Archie's also, like, where's the other version of Archie? Archie, I'm sorry. Hate me if you want. Just throw them in the bottom. Oh, no, I do that for all the things. Like, when I did that for Soda, I'm like, I don't know what this fucking thing is. But, like, can I just be controversial here for a minute? For Archie's, like, I prefer the old school Archie. I mean, I love the redesigned Archie. Like, I think it fits better. But something about, like, old school Archie it's just like Giovanni. He just screams like he'll just fucking leave you and not give a shit about you. I'm like, that's me. That is controversial. And and here's the thing though, is I love them both. But because the newer Archie gets all the art, I never see any art of the old Archie. So I just have to deal with it, you know? So that's why I'm saying, like, he's anytime, anywhere, no questions fucking asked. I'll fucking do it in the middle of the parking lot and I don't care. But like old school Archie, like Gen 3 Archie, like I grew up with Gen 3 Archie. Like this guy, I love him. But this guy, if he showed up, I'd drop everything for him. Like Giovanni as well. If Giovanni showed up at my house, I'd just drop like whatever I'm doing. I'm like, all right, bye guys. My man's home. I'm leaving. Peace. Like I'm like fucking gone. So, and on that theme, because I don't know who the fuck you are. So I don't know anything about you. Thank you next. I love the green. That's all I can say so far. He looks like a knockoff Professor Oak. And is Professor Oak not on this list? Where is Professor Oak not on this list? Hold on, Birch is... Oh, there's Professor Oak. Thank God. Okay, he's here. He just looks like a knockoff Professor Oak, because if he's here, where's his cousin? Is his cousin on here? Honestly, these guys, I'm just like, they're all blending together right now. No, I don't see his cousin. At least I don't see it right off the bat. So, anyway. If I don't know him, if I like the face, I'll rank him highly. Trust me. His cousin is there? Where? Am I that... like oblivious. Hold on, line by line. Oh, there it is. Oh, his cousin. Okay, cool. His cousin can be there. I'll put them next to each other so I don't lose them again. There we go. All right. Since we're on the Gen 3 team, though, and I know these guys, I think, are Gen 3 for the most part. Okay. Again, I'm weak. Call me weak. Norman, the father that we actually had in Gen 3, where we actually have both parents and one's just not MIA. Like, thank God. The OG daddy. I'll rank them in their tiers first, and then I'll rank them like inside their tiers, because I always find that interesting, because like this is not how I would rank these three right now. Like, if anything, I'm sorry, Norman's above Archie, and I love Archie, which is controversial, but like, yeah, like the OG daddy has to be in the Dilfs. So for Maxie, I have conflicting feelings, because honestly, like, they're both the same. I hate both of their designs, though. I've probably seen better, and I hate this because I'm a nerd. I might put them both in Seen Better. Just do inside the tiers for the top 2 tiers. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not doing all of them. For Thank You Next, I don't know half these fucking people. So I'm like, I don't know you. I don't know this man. If this man walked up to me, I would not know who he is. Like some of these, I would recognize the game, because I think these two are together in the Gen 4 realm. Don't know who this guy. I know, I love Cyrus. Thank you. God, I know his name. He's the fucking Battle Tower guy. What's his fucking name? It's not Tycoon. The Tycoon is this guy. No, that's Gen 4. Tycoon? One of you guys. Anyway, not Tyson. It's the chicken brand. Sydney, I would say he screams like an energy I would love personally. He screams like he would be a part of Giovanni's team, like in Team Rocket, with his like style and his like dark typing. But yeah, I would do many a thing to Sydney, or let Sydney do a many a thing to me. Okay, Juan Drake, Captain Drake, Juan. Name I don't know, so I don't really care about you. I mean, he looks nice. I like the beard. I love bald men. I love the beard. Like, give me both. But I don't know your name. I don't know who you are. I could not even describe you. Period. Captain Drake, though, better, but not quite. Like, he's fine. He's no Lance, but he's fine. I don't know how to describe him. Like, Gen 3 was like my, how should I say it? Gen 2 was my generation, but Gen 3 was like my generation too. Like, I'm a Gen 2er. I love Gen 2. Skip Loom, fucking love you, the best. But Gen 3 with Cacturne and Cacnea, like, oof, so many good Pokemon. Juan, question mark? Is Wallace on here? Did Wallace make the cut? I'm like now concerned. Like, if Wallace is not here, then I'm okay with it. I don't see him. Oh, okay. I see people. I'm just like, oh, I already know where people are going. Okay, anyway. One, I'll say better, but not quite. I just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know him. I don't know him that well. Like, these two, I know they're in the Elite Four, question mark. He's the Sutopolis gym leader. I think he takes after Wallace, I think. Because Wallace becomes a member of the Elite Four, which I am surprised Wallace is not here. But I guess it's fine. He's not really a DILF, per se. You, I don't know your name. I would put anywhere, anytime, no questions asked. I think I've seen art of you. If you're Norman, I think you start with Nolan, something like that. His name is like on the tip of my tongue, and I will never forget it once I hear it. But yeah, I think I like him. I think I've seen art of him, and I love like his aesthetic in this little image so far. Blaine, I'm sorry, fuck. He might be outside of my preferred age range for like men, but like, he could get it. He's a science man. I'm a math guy. We'll make bombs together. It's great. We'll just do, things together in his weird game show science lab thing. And who knows? I might become one of his puppets. We'll see. Watson. I'm really stretching my brain for these names. My brain is fried. Literally fried with electricity. He's fine. He's too like soft grandpa. Like, I want like hard dom stuff, so if they're like too bubbly or too kind, I'm like hard pass, which is why like the next two, like Rowan, fuck yes, and then Byron or Bryson, what's his fucking name? Byron, right? It's fucking Nolan. Hey, got it right. That was bugging me so much. Cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm like, I think his name is Nolan. I think. Don't know why it's like Norman and Nolan in the same generation, but whatever, Nintendo, Game Freak. The Gen 4 these two, fuck, man. Byron. Okay, cool. Yes. I'm like, names I'm gonna butcher. Like I'll know Gen 1 and Gen 2 for the most part, and like the most recent gens, but like Gen 3 to Gen 5, I am just head empty, no thoughts. So him, I don't know who he is, but he does not please the vibes. Cyrus is. If you notice, I'm gonna be putting most of the villains high except for Archie. Uh He does not spark joy. This hair just, it looks bad. And that's the other thing, is like sometimes like the guy could be hot, like my god, I just said his name, Sydney, there we go. He's hot as fuck. The hair, if he didn't have this weird tuft of hair in the front, like if it was a mohawk, a full mohawk or something better, I could probably put him a little bit higher. But the weird, if it's design does not make sense to me, I will not rank them that high, despite how dilf they may be. Which is why most of these guys, like with things, one, I don't know about these guys, and two, like his hair is too much. The tuft of hair is criminal. He almost had a perfect bald head. Like that's why Blaine is higher, because he knows, he's like, I'm old, I'm bald, I'm just gonna fucking shave my head. I'm like, thank you. Looker, I would say, is better, but not quite. He's too goody two shoes for me. I'm a villain lover, so like, you know, this hurts me a little bit. Maxie being down this way, but he's a nerd and he's too much like me, so I can't put them higher. The Tycoon starts with a T. I don't know his name. I'll put him in the same tier. He does not do anything for me personally. He is kind of beefy though, right? I don't remember what he looks like. Oh, what is his name? He's the Tycoon guy. I guess he'll stay there for now. I might look up what his name is at some point, and then go from there. But again, I didn't do much of the Battle Tower stuff, so like this guy's name and probably a couple of others are a real fucking stretch for me. Volkner. No, that's not Volkner. Volkner is not on this list. No, he's Barry's dad from Gen 4. I don't know his name though. I just know him as Barry's dad. But he has a name. He's the Tycoon in like the Battle Tower, Battle Arena thingy that they unlock in Gen 4. Hold on. It's the Tycoon. Hold on. Gen 4 Tycoon. Oh, Palmer. Yeah, his name is Palmer. I don't know why I said it started T, but he's the Tycoon in the Battle Tower. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Barry's dad, he came up. Yeah, see, I know my daddies. Which is why I'm afraid that I don't know this man, but I like him. I like the design. Yes, you do. I don't know who this man is, but this man sparks so much joy in this expression, and I do not understand why. I saw him, and he like literally just like, I'm like, my eyes were drawn to him. I'm like, fuck, I feel like I'm cheating on people now. Like I feel like I'm leaving like Lieutenant Surge in the dust, but like he sparks joy. I don't know his name. I don't know his story, but he could walk up to me and I'd be like, I don't know who you are, but I would like to know who you are. Alder, if this is Gen 5, I've never played Gen 5, so I don't know much about him, but I know he is sexy as fuck, so I'll go with that. Your name eludes me. Bryce? It's some ice pun. It's an ice-like name. I want to say Bryce. Bryce is coming to me, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's Bryson. Bryson, thank you. He's not my type. I'll probably put him in Maxi. He's, like, I like big buff, or, like, I have two types. I have big buff, like, bodybuilders, like, for example, Lieutenant Surge. He's big, he's buff. In the anime, he's, like, 10 feet tall compared to Ash. Like, I fucking love him. Or I have, like, skinny, but angry edgelord, skinny but angry edgelord, skinny but angry edgelord, skinny old man, buff, questionable, yeah, a little bit of both, buff for the most part, skinny in the angry edgelord, just two types. If they're skinny and a villain, I'm probably gonna put them higher. If they're big buff, I'll put them higher. But also, like, there's people like Rose who's gonna be in the top tier. There's so many of these. Also, I don't know who you are. I've been looking at you this entire time trying to figure out who the fuck you are, and I don't know who you are. You look like you're in the most recent gen, but I could not tell you because your face is covered. Also, there's something. Oh, okay. Who the fuck are you? Again, I don't know who you are either. Some of these I'm just like, I wish I could like inspect their names, because I'm like, I hope they're named. Because these two, they feel like they're from either the mobile game, like Pokemon Go, because they're kind of at the end, or like something. Yeah. Arceus characters or Sword 3. I don't know if they're Arceus characters. This one doesn't feel like an Arceus character. This one kind of does with the mask. But I don't know. I also didn't play a lot of the Sword and Shield DLC, so I honestly never met Peony. I met Mustard. Mustard, though, is going to go, like, seen better. He's not for me. Mr. Mustard here. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, there's going to be some major controversial opinions here in a second. Bruno, I'm sorry. You're going top tier. Clay, you're going to go anywhere, anytime. Thank you, sir. Duraden? Yeah. Ooh, okay. Grimsley and Gestus. I'm sorry, you're too hot. Right? I'm sorry, Bruno. You're too hot today. You need to tone it down. Gestus, as much as I love a villain, I never played Gen 5, so I never got an emotional attachment to, like, Gestus, or I also don't know who Grimsley is anyway, but I know he came up in Alola a lot, so I'll put him in fine. He's fine. His kimono is cute, but he's, like, in the same tier of, like, I would probably pass on these if I was approached by any of these guys would never make the cut, but if none of these approached me, I'll settle for one of these, which sucks to say, but it's kind of where I'm at right now. Gestus, I'll put him in anytime, anywhere, no questions asked, because if he showed up to me, like, if he walked up to me, I'd be like, thank you, sir, yes, sir, whatever you want, sir, anytime. Okay, Sycamore, I don't like Sycamore, I'm sorry. I don't want to say he's too French, because I don't want to offend anyone who is French, but he's too French. He's too, like, sweet and, like, wholesome. He's in a relationship with Lysander, though, so, like, if I could be part of that throuple, I'll be fine with him, but he's not my first pick. I've seen better. He's not my favorite professor by any mean. Oh, I mean, here's the thing, though. As I'm an X and Y stan, I think X and Y is a phenomenal game. I think people hate it for no reason, and the reasons that they give are just not fun. Like, the fact that they complain about, like, the trio or, like quintet of people you fight. I'm like, I like having friends that I can play, like, fight against. I like seeing how our friends are doing. Like, I don't want just one rival who fucking hates me. Like, give me a group of friends who care about each other, you know? Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. But Lysander, he's in top tier. Where else would he be? Also, could I make this a little bit bigger now? I think I can. Okay. Ramos, I'm sorry. Thank you. Next, I know who you are. I'm a grass type standboy, and I'll put him in scene better. For the grass solidarity, I'll put him in scene better. He doesn't deserve thank you next. He will never make the cut though. So, Wilkerson, he deserved better. I'll put him in better, but not quite there. He deserved better. Like, the gym, like, again, X and Y, like, deserve better than they got. Because I don't care about the Elite Four, because we've never fucking met them. Like, granted, we didn't meet any of, like, Lorelei or Bruno, but they had, like, a lasting impact. I guess it's maybe because it's Gen 1. But, like, I couldn't name the other ones. I know there's a Dragon type and a Fire one and a Water one. Couldn't name any of them. The EU, yes, the Elite Four having only, the EU, the European Union only having 4 Pokemon is so weak. But yes, the Elite Four having 4, no, they should be better scaling. And that's one of the things I do admit. Like, it's a horribly scaled game, because then the champion has a full team of 6, and you're like, excuse me? I'm not used to this. So Wolfric is anytime, anywhere, no questions asked. He might sneak up there. He might be either top of this list or sneaking up to the next one, but I love Wolfric. Again, my heart is to grass types, but, like, my lord, if I could be an ice type, grass type, give me it. I love the cold. Kukui, no questions asked. He's a sexy Dilf. Wolfric is a big daddy. He's a big daddy, and I'm a big boy. So, like, I need, like, men who can, like, overpower me, you know? And Wolfric could do that in a heartbeat. So, yeah, I might actually just bob him up one real quick. Thank you. Koga from my childhood. Thank you. I'm just saying, I'm 6'3". I need somebody at least my height or taller to, like, really put me in my place. That's all I'm saying. Or somebody who can just overpower me. One or the other. Doesn't have to be taller. I don't remember your name. I remember your son's name is How. No. Hop. How. You're the Kahuna. Kalua, whatever. Hala, thank you. Okay. He's going in anytime. We should be duo gym challenge. Use grass ice and his ice grass. BK, I don't think there's enough Pokemon. I mean, even if I did like only pick ice single like solo grass types, or even grass like venturing into grass poison so I can get my Vileplume, and then like having one grass ice, there's only like one, and I think it's oh my god, what is it, brain? It's Abomasnow. So it would be nice though. It would be nice to make a whole team. Fuck. Names are escaping me. I've played Sword and Shield, Sun and Moon for like a while, but he's not the Kapu. Nanu, thank you. Nanu, yes. He could get it. He could get it, no questions. Also, I'm surprised there's no Guzma on here. What the fuck? Whoever made this TierMaker, I need to have words with, because Guzma should be on here. Like, full stop, Guzma should be here somewhere. Why no Guzma? Why no Guzma? Jesus Christ. Guzma and him, Nanu, are in a fucking relationship. Again, I'm shipping all the things, and I fucking want to be in the middle of it. Faba, I'll put him... He's too skinny for my taste. And no offense, BK, but he's too skinny and a nerd for my taste. And also, the fucking bug-eye glasses, and he doesn't have a fucking Flygon, offends me. On a deep personal level. The glasses were meant for a Flygon, and he doesn't have one. And I'm like, excuse you? What's with the fucking stupid glasses then? Faba above Sycamore? Faba's above Sycamore, yeah. I mean, he's above, yeah. I will take Faba over Sycamore. This will be an upset, trust me, of epic proportions. If you are who I think you are the guy who runs the Bean Island, Mon, you're going to be up there where you belong. You are a father who deserves all the love, and your wife is a horrible, nightmarish human being. I was going to say a word, but I probably shouldn't say it. Yeah, that's Mon, Mohn, the father who runs the Bean Island, who like is the drifter, if you will, in Sun and Moon. This is, yeah, their father, their papa. Which means he's a certifiable DILF, for sure. Because Lucamine is a fucking witch, and she deserves to die. Lucamine is the Step on Me queen, yes, but she does nothing for me. Like, Step on Me, sure, that does take a box, but the rest of them are unchecked, and I'm like, you don't make the cut, I'm sorry. Kabu. Ooh, where do I put him? I guess there, for now. Better, but not quite. He's not as beefy as I would like him to be. Yeah, I might put him out of Action 1. Oh man, I'm not putting him mid. No, he deserves better than that. There's so little fucking development. And again, I'm not expecting, like, okay, if we're going to Gen 1, wow, the Silver Fox, he's great. Don't get me wrong. I love him. But I'm just saying, like, there's not enough build-up, man. They don't fucking do anything. Like, none of the gym leaders in any of the generations really do shit. Except for maybe Gen 2 with fucking the lighthouse thing, Jasmine. But even then, like, no. He is my favorite of seasoned veteran. Ooh, really? Flavor, okay. This guy? Faba? Faba? He's from Sun and Moon. I think his name is Faba. But yeah. Yeah, he'll go there. Peony, top tier. Rose, fucking top tier. These two, I would do many a thing too. Easily. Like, Peony and Rose, like, top tier. Rose specifically, like, Rose unlocked something in me when I was playing Sword and Shield, and I hyper-focused on him, and I'm like, I need him. Professor Laventon, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. You knew Rose would be up there. You know me. Nerdy Singing Science Class is my favorite. Colress is not on here either. But I guess he wouldn't be considered a DILF. But Laventon, the hat is the problem. And again, if he can ditch the hat, he can move up a rank. But if he keeps the hat on, we can't have more than this. I'm sorry. I think he's adorable. The hat drives me up a fucking wall. The hat the entire time, I'm like, why the fuck are we wearing hats? Like, hats are not my thing. As we'll see in a second. Although, to be fair, Archie's up here and Kukui, and Peony, but like, this hat, no thank you. No thanks. Also, this star thing, fuck off. Whose name I forget, but he's the main leader. He's top tier. I'm sorry, I don't know your name. I don't remember your name from Arceus, but you're up there. Same thing for you, Ingo. Same thing for you, dude. I don't know your name, but I remember who you are. Turo, this is fast for like the last 5, but I hope they're self-explanatory. I really hope they do, because these 3 like had a chokehold on me in Legends Arceus, and I'm glad I got to know all of them. Fast and Furious S tier. The S tier is gonna fill up fast. Bracius, the grass type. I have to do it. I have to do B. He's got a whip. Oh, sorry, B. Sorry, B, not A. He's got a whip, and that's all he has got going for him. Like, I think he's nice. He just does not do anything for me. He does not spark joy. He does not spark anything in my heart, in my loins. He's just there. I mean, the whip is exciting, and the fact that it's like a rose whip, like, cute, on theme. His hair, those little, like, spiky rose thorn stuff, like, but that, other than that, he just is not for me. Not for me. Which is a great upset, because this guy is for me. He also had a chokehold on me during Scarlet and Violet. I hate him in Orange. So this is Clive, Professor Director Clavel. Him in Orange makes me want to vomit, no lie. He looks disgusting and washed out in it. But him in Purple, when I played Violet, top tier, which is why I played Violet, because I wanted Daddy Turo, and then I saw Clavel, and I'm like, oh, we're feasting tonight, boys. We got a lot of snacks, and we got 2 of them right now in the same room. One on a screen, one in real life. Anyway, this is going to be also fast. I'm sorry. Yeah, I do. Seen better. It's definitely seen better. Gen 9 was full of snacks, as I'm about to disregard a hassle here. He does nothing for me. He is not for me in any way, shape, or form. I will take Bracius, his boyfriend, over him any day. Not for me. Fuck Hassel. He's just... I have a lot to say about Jen. Like, the Hassel needs a haircut. He needs a haircut, or he needs something. He needs to not be so... I'm not saying men should not be emotional with this statement. He needs to not be so fucking emotional that that's his one character defining trait, is that he will cry at a drop of a hat. Other than that, I have nothing else to say about him. But Larry, though, we love a working man. We love a working man. He's S tier for sure. And I'm also sorry to say that there's not enough professors on here, because Professor Elm is disrespected. We love a depressed daddy. Larry, yes. We love a depressed working man. He's struggling. He's doing his best. But we need more professors. I need to really, whoever made this, I need to talk to them. Who hurt them? Why is Elm not on here, but most of the other professors are? Like, come on. Like, we need all the professors. I mean, all of the professors, except Juniper, or, yeah. I think that's the only one. And then I guess Magnolia, and then whatever the other one was from Sword and Shield. But anyway. Professor Oak, I would say, is quite high. His cousin, though, is absolutely, thank you, next. I'm sorry. Samson Oak, the cousin, like, and stuff. I know Elm is not a Delph, but I need Elm, because he is older, and he'll fit the category for me. But I'm sorry, Samson Oak, no, disparity. The duality of man. Why is he like a weird clone hybrid of like Professor Oak? Like, who needed this? Why did we need another Oak? We had one. We technically had 2. We had Gary Oak as well. We didn't need 2. Professor Seguro, sorry. He's S tier for sure. The language teacher, I'm sorry. Just did not enjoy him at all. Even though I see Delphinus and Elm, he looks like a normal family dad that would work 8 to 4 and then comes to take care of his kids. Yeah. The language professor, I didn't know he was even existed until this most recent playthrough. The Gen 9 was very polarizing. It really was. Gen 9 was very polarizing for sure. Absolutely. Price, though, from Gen 2, I mean, I love Gen 2, but I've seen better. But yeah, no, Gen 9 was very polarizing. I think... Yeah, no, he's the only one. I guess, yeah, Hassel and Bracius. Yeah, we had snacks in Gen 9. Some of them were a little bit old and expired. Some of them were very, like, juicy and delicious. And then we have the language professor, who I hated every single time because it did not work for me. I'm sorry. Birch, This is going to be fast. All the professors that are left, top tier, because I am weak. Weak I am. Okay, so we're going to rearrange anywhere, anytime, no questions asked, because this is the shortest one to do. So out of all of these, I'm just going to think real quick. Mon, you can go in the back. Guesses, I barely know you, but I love you. Clay, same thing. You're kind of my type, but like, he's a short king, and we love short kings. Like, I am 6'3", he is not 6 foot at all. So, we stand a short king. Alder, I barely know you, and as much as I love you, Alder, like, no, thank you. Nolan, I think I'll put Hala above you. Yeah. Am I fine with that? Sydney, Archie, Hala, Kabu, Drayden, Nolan, Clay, Gestus, Mon, Alder. What the fuck? Wait, what? Are you upset that I put Alder so low? Or 4'11"? Oh, we love a short king. Okay. Wow. I can't believe that. He's under 5 foot. Why just make him 5 foot? Make him 5 foot. I mean, sure, okay. He's a short king businessman. That's fine. I do not believe his height, though. I refuse to believe his height. Absolutely. Absolutely. Not okay with that. Okay. Okay. Oh, no, that's Claydol. Oh, thank God. I was like, no, there can't be this 4'11" man. I mean, good for them for, putting in diversity like that, but that's okay. It's a little much. Damn, that's funny, right? I'm like, oh, we love a short king. Maybe he's not that short after all. Okay, so the S tier is going to suffer. Okay, so Wolfric's coming at the bottom. Who's first? I mean, there's so many. Okay, Blaine, I'm sorry. You're also probably going to be like right next to Wolfric. So are you, dude. I like you, but you're not the best. Clavel, this hurts. This hurts. I mean, no, I hate, it's like picking between favorites. I can't do this. I really can't do this. Oh no. This is hard. Okay, hold on. I'm really trying to think. I'm like, where do I want these guys? Yeah, okay. You're fine there. I think I need a tier list just for the S tier alone. Like, God. Okay, Professor Oak, I love you, but like, you're also coming down here, although not in that order. This order has not finalized yet. Turo, you might eclipse Giovanni at some point, but I don't think anybody can eclipse Giovanni yet. Koga, where's Lieutenant Surge? You, I would put there. Larry. Of course, Giovanni's on first. Giovanni, like, if I put Giovanni anything below first, this is not Ryan. This is a projection. This is a imposter. Do not believe him. He spouts lies. Lysander. Ooh, Lysander. Destroy the world for me, Daddy. Okay. I might just put you last, not because I don't like you. I just don't know who the fuck you are, but I love you. Like, your face, your like weird sideburns, your hairstyle. Is he from the anime? I don't know him. Giovanni wasn't the couch scene pick. He wasn't the couch scene pick. He was, and I love him. Birch, okay, hold on. Giovanni, yes, you're first. Turo, yes. Lysander, yeah. Bruno, you need to be up here with the Gen 1ers. Thank you. Oh, God. This is difficult. I think... Hold on, let me think. I think I might be done. Hold on. Is there anyone that's standing out to me that this says they do not belong where they belong? I don't think so. And this is by no means like how I would rank them if they all approached me. I mean, this would be a difficult assignment to pick one. Cyrus bumped to second row. Damn. I'm like, that's what's concerning me. Because I'm like, do I bump him above Byron? Or like, do I bump Professor Rowan down? Because I'm like, oh, I guess I could bump Koga down. Sorry, I love you, Koga. I love you, Koga. But like, no. You need to get a... Larry, Koga, Larry. I don't know. Hold on. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, I think Is there any villains in the lower half that I love? Not really. I mean, kind of, but not really. Okay. I think that might be it. I'm really concerned if I'm like messing something up right now because I'm like, oof. Oof. Yeah. If Guzma was up here, Guzma would be like top 4. Like, sorry, Norman, I love you. Archie, I'm sorry, you're out of the top 5. But like, it would literally be Giovanni, Turo, Lysander, Guzma, Norman. Like, top 5. Guzma's amazing. Guzma should be on here. Full stop. Also, what other Dilfs are they missing? Hold on. Well, no. I don't want to like look through all the gym trainers. Elm, you mentioned Elm. Yes, Elm would be an S tier. I might put Elm like below Archie, but above Lieutenant Surge. No, Lieutenant Surge is going to be above Elm. So I guess Guzma would be here. Elm would probably be here or here. Yeah. Norman and Seeker would be swapped. Who's Seeker? Norman and Seeker would be swapped. Norman is meh. Seeker. You mean Looker? This guy? This guy? I don't know who Seeker is. But yeah, I think this tier... Is there anyone like upsetting me on these lower ones? I don't think so. No. This tier, I don't know who you guys fucking are except for these two. Looker, yes. Okay, yeah. Looker's fine. He does nothing for me, though. He's a detective. I don't like goody two-shoes. I love a villain, and it saddens me to have these two here, but they're just nerds, and I'm sorry. As a fellow nerd, get dunked on. Maxi. A little maxi pad. But yeah, that's the tier list. I think that's solid. I don't have any further edits to make, I don't think. At least for the top 2. This section I could care less about. You're welcome, Kazan. I'm so happy. I love doing this. I love doing these. And if you ever feel the urge to make one for me specifically, I'll do it even if you don't redeem it. Like, I love these. But yeah, I'm also going to leave this open so I can like save it for memories later. I might post it on Twitter. Okay. Let's go back to audio and pop that open. I've been listening to this the entire time, so it's been fun.